between a couple of hard-hitting middleweights. Alves Magomedov is a betting favorite in the matchup. Both fighters 33 years old, but we highlight the height discrepancy in favor of Magomedov, and with it comes a 6-inch edge in reach. Back inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. Just scorecard, we'll see what is in store tonight at middleweight. Red De La Cruz is on hand with us here at the UFC Apex. Alves Magomedov trying to take care of business against Warlley Alves. Both of these fighters looking to start a new win streak, get some momentum on their side starting tonight. Whew. Alves is in the white. Magomedov on the retreat initially.
And Alves comes so heavy, and watch that guillotine. He's got 5 guillotines to his name. That's one of his favorite chokes. And no, we don't see Magomedov really duck his head down in there, and that's part of the reason why. He's got nice trips. That was a good judo trip there.
And Alves has 4 guillotines as well on the record, so both these guys capable of finishing with that guillotine.
Everybody in MMA has such a nice guillotine because it's always an option when guys are shooting. So
I don't know, I was pretty terrible at it.
You just didn't care about it.
It's true. It's also true.
You'd rather just punch somebody.
Trips and sweeps.
A clinch early. Magomedov outside position.
Alves doing a good job with that head position on the overhook side. Because he's got that head position, it doesn't give Magomedov as much control as he wants with that underhook. You really got to have head position on the same side as that underhook if you want to really use it.
Nice work there from Alves to get himself off of that fence.
Ooh. Alves aggressive going forward. Paul, you said it, Magomedov, you got to watch out for the front kicks, and he just kind of toys with it. He just kind of pumps those knees up there. Alves swings big, but eats a counter left.
He's got to be careful. These guys are swinging big in the pocket. Anybody can go down here. Magomedov landed the cleaner shots there. You saw the face of Alves wearing it. He was affected by that left hook.
Dangerous fight this right here. When they step in that pocket on each other, they're both extremely dangerous. They're throwing heat.
Ooh. Nice jab.
Sniper-like left hand from Magomedov.
Look how he fakes with the knees.
Yes.
He fakes, looks like a knee, and it just, you don't know if he's throwing it or faking it. Beautiful.
When a guy's that tall with a good front kick, good knees, you can't help but hesitate when they march in like that.
A nice 1-2 back from Alves, but he overswings and gives up his back. Halfway through round 1, Magomedov in the driver's seat here.
Looking to get that hook in. Got one hook, and uses that to just drag him right back down in half guard. Nice work. He can do a lot from here with that frame that he has. Put heavy pressure on Alves. Look to land some elbows.
Alves needs to dig that left underhook, get to his right hip, get his legs involved. That left butterfly would really support him to create some space. See how it's on the floor instead of underneath the knee? Magomedov, he needs it underneath that knee in order to get that space, to get that underhook being able to be used. And Magomedov knows that. He just keeps circling and squaring Alves up so he can't stand.
Back here, Magomed's corner saying roll the elbows, meaning comes up and over the top. And a lot of times you can do that, especially if somebody's trying to control your wrists. You allow them to think they're in control, and you just pull it in towards you and then snap that elbow down over top. Good pressure here from Magomedov. Now he's almost got full mount. Looks like he's right there. There it is.
It's like a modified mount. He's got mount if he wants it, but he's just keeping him pinned to the floor.
Yeah, keeping that shin
heavy
going there.
Take the back, take the back. Hooks in, and control the far wrist. Relax, relax, control the far wrist.
And in this position, with Magomedov's head higher than Alves, Alves is kind of stuck here. He's gonna have to restart. And by restart, I mean go to his back and restart the process because he's stuck here with his back flat against the wall.
Keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. Yep, good.
Yeah, Alves has to go,
Body relax.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Did a good job, just all power on that one.
And now throwing power shots. He landed it right to the body.
Gotta watch his neck.
Wow, another takedown.
That's what he's always looking for, that nice jump to the opposite side from Magomedov. That takes away the guillotine. Notice how he jumped to the opposite side? That took away all the offense from Alves, what he was going for.
This was the first fight that Warlley Alves had been taken down twice, and it's now 3 as Magomedov gets it to the ground in the final minute of round 1.
And tons of energy used by Alves, carrying the weight. Magomedov.
Well, we've yet to see Magomedov have success deep into a fight. Looks pretty good through 5 minutes of round 2.
Coach, only 2, coach.
Plus, big first 5 minutes for Abus Magomedov. 3 takedowns, some ground control time, and some good work on the feet. Alves, of course, carries danger when he's throwing back. A new addition to the corner for Abus Magomedov, the veteran respected coach Mike Brown, who will be in the corner of Dustin Poirier 2 weeks from tonight in Newark.
Come on, guys, you gotta work.
He's happy with Magomedov's work through the first 5 minutes. But yeah, as Adam Martin tweets out, can his gas tank hold up? That has been the scouting report. Get past the first few minutes against Magomedov, and he becomes a lot less dangerous, but looking pretty good here as they go back to the ground and back control for Magomedov.
It's just great technique, the way he dug in those underhooks, and he jacks up the underhook and then takes the back. I mean, he's just going step by step. He's got that bottom hand control right there that you're seeing. He's setting up an arm triangle here. But if he gets his hands locked, he's got it in. There it is. Now he's got to hop to the opposite side of that left leg of Alves. But he's still got a choke here if he adapts it. But we'll see if he adjusts. Alves did a good job defending. That's why he turned the opposite way and then turned back in towards him. That stopped the arm triangle. Good job by Alves. But he's got a long way to go in this position because we've seen him get stuck here. And what it is Magomedov's so good at making him carry his weight, position, and then punching and doing damage at the same time. Always looking for mount. Always looking to pass the guard here, not just sitting, squeezing. See, straight to mount. And he's going to keep jacking up that arm to try to work another arm triangle here.
Keep chipping away.
Abus doing a great job of chipping away and landing these little pop shots and just keeping Warlley Alves defending.
How tight that mount is from Magomedov. I mean, it's so much energy to explode out of that position right there. That took a lot of energy from Alves. It looked simple, but that's the point of taking those mount positions, is it drains your opponent underneath you because they have to use so much energy to get out of those dominant positions. And now Alves can't get to the next step because he used so much energy in the last position.
Top half guard might be tougher to escape from the bottom when your opponent's in mount.
It just depends, yeah. Sometimes mount's easier. It just depends on the person you got on top of you. It looks like Magomedov really likes that mount position, and with how lanky he is, it really benefits him to be in that mount. Some people like half guard more, but Magomedov looks to go for that mount because look how lanky he is, and he hooks those legs. We call that Saturday Night Ride in high school, and you just grapevine those legs, and it's hard for them to explode.
Great elbows here from the top as well from Magomedov. Staying super busy. So far, that gas tank holding up very nicely here in the second round.
And see, for Alves to get out of this position, he's going to have to explode again. He's got to turn to his hip, push the knee down back to half guard so that he can get out of this mount. But look at how Magomedov is isolating that arm triangle. That's what's keeping Alves from wanting to explode. There's the explosion. Got to hip. Now he's in half guard, and Magomedov
right back
says,
to mount.
nope.
That's all wasted energy for Alves. Ooh, big elbow again. Oh. This is trouble.
He cut him bad
with that latest elbow, and Magomedov starting to be a runaway train in late round 2.
He's showing how good his top game is.
Oh, big cut.
Very underrated top game. I think Magomedov's going to go back and watch this fight and say, I need to go in this top position more often. It's hard to take guys down in this position or in this weight class, but Magomedov's made it look easy.
Oh. And that's all running right into the eyes of Alves. Saw him wiping them away. It's not good. He's not going to have good vision, especially on his back where it's able to drip into the eyes.
So he can go straight to mount whenever he wants to again. And like you said, Brandon, he's choosing to stay in this half guard because he's just doing a lot of damage here. No need to go for mount. if the man on bottom isn't really progressing their position. So
Alves gets to a hip with 20 seconds to go. And one last burst to try to get back to his feet in round 2.
yeah, he'll use that guillotine attempt to try to create some space, but Magomedov sees it from a mile away.
Magomedov in the driver's seat after 10 minutes, third and final coming up.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. But you believe in yourself? Okay, let's go. He got to knock him out. That's it.
You can take a look at that nice cut on the left side of Warlley Alves. His face was due to those elbows from the top position from Magomedov. So far.
A hug for your trouble.
Yeah, thanks for the cut, buddy.
It was a brutal flooding
geez.
elbow that came down from Magomedov.
That push kick is awesome. He's so good with that. It's fast.
The corner of
defense-
Alves. Oh, sorry, Tom.
No, go ahead.
You know, 5 minutes to change the story. Got to knock him out to emerge with victory tonight.
Yeah, it's not going to happen in the clinch.
The thing is, Alves throws everything with so much power, though. He still is in this fight to knock this man out. That's how hard he throws.
This is what he's got to do. He's just got to go for broke.
Yeah, he can do it still. He's still in this. It's just that Magomedov is fighting an outstanding technical battle.
That is a thudding body kick from Alves, but like he did earlier in the fight, he swings his way into a takedown from Magomedov.
And that's the body kicks that he was throwing with reckless abandon against Munir Lozez when he won that fight.
Man, if Alves could just stop a couple of these takedowns, this is a totally different fight because on the feet he's so dangerous, but he just hasn't been able to shut any of Magomedov's takedowns down at all.
When 2 of the 5 takedowns is because he swung out of his shoes and just put himself in position to get dragged to the mat.
Just transitions from the back straight to the arm triangle here. Very nice. And Alves feels it. That's why you see him curling away from him.
Back to his feet. And back to the mat.
Nice takedown on the fence there from Magomedov. He seems pretty hell-bent on wanting to try to find a submission or a TKO here, and I don't blame him, right? You got a lot of doubters. You came into the UFC with a lot of hype behind you. You had a massive debut, then some setbacks. You really want to show everybody and the middleweights out there that, listen, I'm still legit. I'm still a threat and a problem in this division. And I think getting somebody like Warlley Alves, a vet who's been around sort of new to this weight class, I think a finish would be what Magomedov really wants.
Alves seems to be looking up at the clock and almost plotting the equation of how much time, how much energy he has left, and certainly what he needs to do to get the win, which is end it before these final 2 minutes and 40 seconds expire.
Yeah, this seems a bit of a resting moment for both guys, to be fair. It seems like Magomedov seems pretty content to get his win back, take his time, be methodical about the pressure here, and then start to unload.
Well, you could see in the third round early on that Alves pouring on that heavy power got Magomedov to shoot because he's like, you know what, he looks a little bit tired, but this type of fight from Magomedov, he could do all day.
He's getting closer and closer. Now that arm is around the chin.
Alves feels it. And
He knows it's there, yep.
Magomedov will rinse, repeat the arm triangle cycle again here. Alves feels it, turn away. See, so Magomedov's like, you know what, I'll just stay here because if I work to mount to the arm triangle, he's gonna get away, he feels it. So he's just kind of like, I'll just wait a minute, just keep taking the back.
Oh, the arm now
this is tighter.
Close.
Still fighting it, though. Good job from Warlley Alves. Doesn't want to turn that way and get flattened out by somebody like Magomedov as long as he is. He's got to try to fight one of those hooks off. Nice job there to survive there for Warlley Alves.
First the position, but now he's in a world of trouble. And time starting to really become the enemy.
Well, notice
so gassed.
Alves isn't pushing the knees of Magomedov at all. He's just trying to turn and move his arms away, and that's the problem. Magomedov's knee pressure squeezing the life out of Alves right here from that mountain and half guard is what's keeping Alves stuck to the floor.
Oh. Vicious elbow there.
Yeah, you could hear that one.
Right?
It sounded like a wood bat.
Sounds like the
hitting
10-second clapper.
Yeah.
Warlley might have thought it was when he heard that upside the head there.
Gets to a post with his left arm. He's got to get urgent pretty quick if he's going to reverse things in the final 20 seconds.
Looking for that guillotine of his.
Guillotine the way that he tries it.
Magomedov will just hop to the other side when he gets a moment. But look at how Alves' left leg is over the top of Magomedov's back. That keeps Magomedov from being able to hop over. But he's good right now.
And the head pops out. That was the final chance for Warlley Alves. Instead, Abus Magomedov will emerge with a victory. We'll make it official coming up next.
Water, please, water.
We send it back into Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26 for the winner by unanimous decision, Abus Magomedov.